Apologies, everybody, for the match reaction last night not having sound. I have corrected that, and I will, of course, now be recording this one instead. So 10 minutes, that's what it was. We were 10 minutes away from a victory last night in Atlanta against Argentina, against the old enemy, of course, the Argies. And I've got to say, I was really disappointed with the way the ref officiated that game. I thought he was very inexperienced and he shouldn't have been anywhere near that game. And Argentina, I mean, we knew what they were going to be like. We knew how they were going to approach this game. That game was not about football with Argentina. It was about them going in there and trying to hack England as much as they possibly could. And that is exactly what they did. 15 fouls they committed in that game and only managed to somehow pick up 3 yellow cards from the referee. That shows the inexperience of the referee. It shows the dirtiness of Argentina as well. How they managed to end that match with 11 men on the field still baffles me now. But looking at the way that game played out, I thought, we deserved to go through into the final to take on Spain. We were the better side. We were dominating the game, and Argentina had some spells in the game, but you could see, they didn't have the quality that we had. They didn't have the names that we had there. The likes of Jude Bellingham, Harry Kane, Anthony Gordon. We had star upon star of power there in that starting lineup. And Argentina had, Enzo Fernandez, Lautaro Martinez, but them weren't the names that were being mentioned the most. It was one man, and the one man that's always mentioned when it's Argentina, and it's Lionel Bloody Messi. And he was just mentioned non-stop in that coverage of the game from, of course, the BBC. And it was also, the Argentine team as well, saying that they wanted to do it for Lionel Messi. You've got England players coming out and saying they're doing it for the nation, doing it for the country, doing it for the pride in the country. And you've got Argentina's players coming out saying they're doing it for one man, Lionel Messi. I mean, that tells you all you need to know right there about Argentina. They're a one-man team, and it was quite evident that that was the case, and has always been the case. And it's not like it's in recent times that that's the case neither. We've seen it when we've played Argentina in the past. When Diego Maradona was playing for them, they're a one-man team, and they will always be like that. Lionel Messi, of course, getting the 2 assists on the 85th and the 92nd minute of the game for the 2 goals for Argentina from, of course, Enzo Fernandez. Equalised on the 85th minute of the game, and Lautaro Martinez's winner on the 92nd minute of the game. But before all that happened, Anthony Gordon, ex-Newcastle United winger, of course, now with Barcelona, picking up a brilliant goal, brilliant pass by Morgan Rogers, whipping it into the box, and Anthony Gordon doing what he does best, getting behind the man, clipping in that poacher style goal and putting England in front in the World Cup. And we should have been now seeing England versus Spain in the World Cup final on Sunday, but instead we're going to be seeing England versus France on Saturday in the bronze final, as it is now known. And I've got to say, I think that bronze final, as it's now known, is probably going to be the better of the two games. Looking at, of course, the fact that France have been dominating in this World Cup. We have been really good in this World Cup as well. And then you look at Spain and Argentina, and Spain and Argentina are quite lucky to see themselves in the final, to be honest, on Sunday with the way they've been playing in this World Cup. They've been pretty boring, and Argentina have been getting goals very, very late on, 90 plus minutes every time that they've been seeing themselves coming back into the game and winning it. And that is purely down to the fact that, of what we've talked about, the corruption going on with Argentina and the whole Infantino situation that is going on here, and everybody knows it. Everybody's been talking about it online as well. And I think, like I say, Saturday's third place game is going to be the better of the two, of course, out of the games left in this World Cup to play. And I've got to say, you know, Argentina, like I said earlier on in the video, were very lucky to be leaving this game with 11 men in their side because of the way they played in that game. Enzo Fernandez should have been sent off for what he done to Elliot Anderson, which I've got it right here. Look, you could see it. I mean, look at that. Literally, look at that. You can see he's got the arm in the back of the head. Elliot Anderson, how he didn't see a red for that, and that was only a matter of minutes into the game in the first half. How he did not see a red for that is absolutely disgusting and shows just how inexperienced the referee in the game was as well. But, you know, let us know your thoughts. I don't want to go on too long about this because at the end of the day, it's over, it's done with, and we'll see what happens in the game on Saturday against France. Hopefully, we can win it and at least finish third place in the World Cup. But, I mean, really, we've been robbed here. We should have been seeing ourselves coming up against Spain on Sunday, or even, you know, France on Sunday. But going off of just the teams that are in the final, you know, it would have been England versus Spain, and I think that would have been a really, really good final. And we would have, you know, seen hopefully England coming away from it as the winners. But anyway, let us know your thoughts down in the comments below. Do you think, you know, we went a little bit maybe too defensive towards the back end of the game? We did bring on four defenders. We did bring on them four centre backs, and we did, of course, try and hold out with 10 minutes left on the clock to go. But even with that, you know, there was still the dirty, cheating antics of Argentina and an inexperienced referee that was literally just falling over every time he was pressured by the Argentine players, as you could see, and as you will see if you rewatch the highlights or the full match over on the BBC iPlayer app, you know, and you'll see just how many times Argentina's players literally surrounded that referee to pressure him into making the decision that benefited them in the game. But anyway, till next time, see you all in the next one, and however that's, and how England.